What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Amon's Toxic Gamer 331. Back at it with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Iron Claw, which I was able to check out one day early yesterday. But before we get to actual beginning of the video itself, guys, if you have missed my previous toxic movie reviews out here in the past, they're in a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you like, check that one out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free, and number two, we're on the road to 500 subscribers, just 48 away now. Really, how about you boys who did subscribe? Also, as well, don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews, because let me know that you do like them, and I'll help with the YouTube algorithm recommend the video more. And also, do feel free to comment your thoughts on the Iron Claw down below. Both that being said, before we get into actual review itself as well, let's give a quick plot synopsis, shall we? So, transition and shows. Inseparable Von Erich brothers who make history in the intensely competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s through tragedy and triumph. Under the shadow of their demeaning father and coach, the brothers seek larger-than-life immortality on the biggest stage in sports. Alright, so my history with the Von Erich brothers is I've only watched one of their matches, and that was only Kerry when he was the Texas Tornado in WWF, and that was the Royal Rumble of 1992. That's the only match I've seen of the Von Erichs, or any of the Von Erichs for that matter. I started watching wrestling about 2018 and fell in love with it then, but I haven't watched much of their matches, to be honest with you, but going into this one, I already knew about the tragedies that happened throughout the Von Erichs' lives, each and every single one of them. And with that being said, guys, let's just go into the actual review itself. I need to take a drink of water first. So, starting off with good, how it deals with brotherhood. I think that the brother aspect in this movie, you can totally buy them at all as brothers. They are definitely inseparable in this movie, and you can definitely see them being the actual Von Erichs and how their dynamic is just like their Von Erichs. If you could guess that is what their relationship was like. How it deals with grief too, it does a really fine job of. And yeah, the brother aspect was the strongest aspect of this whole entire film. Another positive, the casting and the acting. Man, oh man, whoever casted all the Von Erichs and everyone in this movie, they did a great job, because Zac Efron as Kevin Von Erich, man, give this man the Oscar already. I think he's had the best performance of 2023, hands down so far. And it's hard to believe that this is the guy that played Troy Bolton from High School Musical, because this man is totally different. He's all jacked up and stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that is the same person. But he did phenomenal as Kevin in here, and yeah, he definitely deserves the Oscar. Also, all the other Von Erichs too, all the actors that played as them did phenomenal as well. Jeremy Allen White did great as Kerry, aka the Texas Tornado. Harris Dickinson, I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote there, as David Von Erich was great, and he did great at reenacting his promos, because back in the day, David was the one that did most of the promos and was the mouthpiece of the group, and he did a great job replicating them. Also, Stanley Simmons as Mike was a good addition too. He did great as well. And as for Holt, I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Holt McCallany as the dad too. He did really great too, and in this movie, he's very blind to the situation, just wants his kids to wrestle, and it's just, he gives such a great performance, but it's just like, what are you doing? You go and you can't, you at the screen, you're literally yelling in your head, what are you doing? You know, this is kind of screwing up your family, right? And yeah, it's just, he did a great performance as well, and I think he should give best supporting actor as for an Oscar because he did phenomenal in this movie as well. Another positive, the chemistry between Lily James and Zac Efron. So, if you guys do not know who Lily James is, that was Cinderella in the live action movie from 2015. And they had really good chemistry in this movie, and she played Kevin's wife, and they both, as I said before, have really good chemistry together, and I think you can totally buy them as a couple. And she's a really talented actress too, and up and coming, so she did pretty great as well. So that's another positive. Another positive, the cameos from other wrestlers. So if you're a wrestling fan, just going into this as a wrestling fan, not a big movie person, there will be a lot of Easter eggs here from other wrestlers that wrestled back in the day are as infamous as the Von Erichs, and it's really cool that you see them there. I'm not gonna go too in depth here, but they have a lot of cool cameos that you saw in the trailer. Like one, but I can't mention it because I don't want to spoil it, even though it was in the trailer. So, yeah, they had a bunch of cool little wrestling cameos there. Also, another positive is it doing the tragedies respectfully, without being too much. So, I'm not going to go too in depth if you don't know the Von Erich strategy, and I don't want to spoil it or whatever. But how they do them, it's done very respectively, and it didn't feel like too much where it was going, whoa, 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 hold it back a little bit. That could have been tamer. We didn't really need to see that. They did it a very respective way here. Also, how it's shot and directed. I believe the director, I forgot what his name was, but he did phenomenal at directing this movie too, and made sure everyone was on their A game. And how it's shot very well as well, and you definitely feel that 80s aesthetic. It does look like it's in the 80s. So they did a great job with that. Another positive is the ending. I think this ending will definitely make fans really, really happy, and, well, not really happy per se, but satisfied. It was a nice way to end things off for this film, and yeah. And then final positive is the trailer not giving too much away. I have been very critical this year because most trailers nowadays just give away the whole entire movie in just 2 minutes. And this time they did that very well, and they didn't give away the whole entire movie. So they did a great job with that. And trailers for other movies need to take note. So, yeah. Alright, now moving on to the mixed aspects. So, sorry, still sick, guys. This one I might have put in the negative, but I don't know yet. So, I don't know if I'll ever rewatch this again, because again, it's a very tragic and very sad movie with some bright lights in the movie, but I don't know if I'll ever rewatch this again because of how impactful those sad scenes were, if that makes sense. So there's that. And then the final mixed aspect is how it left out one of the Von Erichs. So I'll just give it to you now. They leave out one Von Erich, which was Chris Von Erich, I believe. He's not in this movie, which I think this is a mixed negative because I think they could have fit it in a little bit, but I feel as if they fit him in, it would be a 3-hour-long movie, and I think the length of the movie was perfect. So if they would have added that, it would have made the the movie a little bit longer because we've had some pretty long movies this year, so I'm fine with the length time. But with that being said, everyone, let's bring out the toxic meter. And I will give this a not toxic. I will give this an A. And this might probably be my favorite movie of the year. Godzilla -1 and John Wick Chapter 4 went down, but they're still great too. And this one is a phenomenal movie. And I definitely recommend you guys go see this one. Or see it whenever you can. But with that being said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this toxic movie review of The Iron Claw. But before we get to the actual ending of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. Just 48 away now. Really, how about you, boy, if you did subscribe? Also, if you missed my previous toxic movie reviews, they are on a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you like, check that one out. Also, don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews, because it'll let me know that you do like it, and I'll put the YouTube algorithm recommend the video more. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications on this occasional upload, because we do multiple uploads here on the channel every single day. Also, do share the video, because also now it gets some more people join that. The Toxic Fam. And you feel free to comment your thoughts of the Iron Claw down below. I tried holding it in, guys. Alright. Now, with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one, everybody. Peace out.